Hopefully, right. Sorry about that, guys. Having all sorts of technical difficulties here to start the stream. Right, we're in the bottom of the first. As the 1-0 pitch to Matt Chapman is a ball. So it's 1-1. Yeah, apologies, Wilson. This is going to work way better. Um, so bases is empty. Matt Chapman then leading off today. Yeah, apologies. I updated Streamlabs a couple of days ago, and every time I schedule a stream, it won't work. So I tried something different today, but it just went all wrong. As Chapman hits a ground ball, Bregman falling to his right is going to pick it up and throw across the diamond for out number one. But we'll be all good now because I've done it the way I like. Let me just delete the other stream. As hopefully Scott finds his way in as well. So one down then. That will bring up uh, the new number two hitter, Luisa Rise. Yeah, Scott, apologies for that. Um, I tried something different. Tried to load the stream through a different way because I was having difficulties a couple of days in a row. But that did not work. But we're here now as Arise hits a fly ball to left field. Pap going back to his right will make the catch for out number two. Yep, we are good, Scott. Woof. And you know what? At least the Cubs did nothing in the top of the first, and I can restart it. It's a miracle. We're not losing already, although the offense isn't doing anything yet. Scott can actually watch the game. Yeah, because it's on ESPN/ABC. I don't actually know how that works. I thought ESPN they show. I don't know. As Eldridge hits a ground ball there, Ramirez playing second. We'll throw it over to first. Chance go down quickly again. Top of the second already. Tell you what, early game and all going wrong for me with this streaming thing. Scott, I'm actually ahead of you. Oh my god, that's a miracle. That never happens. Well, uh, just pause me for a couple of seconds if you want, so I don't spoil it for you. So top of the second then, and I can actually look at my phone now because like before I had to bloody get the live chat up on my phone just to read your comments because it weren't working. But now I can get the game up. As that Conforto's leading off for the Cubs. That could be a disaster. The dude owns the Giants every time he plays us for some reason. I said the Giants, 15 games under. This may be the best it gets, Scott. As have the Phillies played? I'm having a look. What are the Phillies doing? They're down 4-0. Wow, Christopher Sanchez has given up 4 runs. Who's pitching for the Brewers? Is it Kyle Harrison? Yeah, Kyle Harrison's gone 5 strong innings. How we would love Kyle Harrison, Scott. instead of Rafi Devers because what a bust that Rafi Devers trade has been. So I come forward to then to lead off against his former teammate Logan Webb. Webb in the wind-up, he fires way outside. Webb's command's been a bit shaky. Oh, you got YouTube TV multi-view. That's pretty sick, Scott. Conforto actually at over an 800 OPS, but I think he was batting 350 to start the season as there's a strike. So he got off to a really hot start and he's coming back down to reality here, Conforto. As the 1-1 pitch here is a drive to right field. Gilbert's going to call off Lee though and make the catch himself for out number one. Hopefully, the Giants' offense can actually score some runs today, and it's a fun stream, not these 6-1 blowouts. As a Ramirez who hit a home run last time will come up. There's a change up in the dirt. I tell you, I don't like ESPN's graphics. I wish they showed more, but they don't even show the pitcher's name or the batter's name. Now, luckily, I know all the Cubs batters, as there's a drive to right field. Uh, Gilbert again is going to make the catch instead of Lee for out number two. So Gilbert a bit busy here. Not the normal Logan Webb we are used to seeing with the ground balls. A lot of fly balls, as that will bring up Carson Kelly. Kelly, the former Diamondback, now in his second year with Chicago, had a very good year last year. As he takes wide a sinker there that misses, and it's 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch is a drive to left field. Schmidt, who's playing left field, is going to barely have to move and make the catch. So not ground ball Logan Webb, fly ball Logan Webb so far. As we go to the bottom of the second, nothing, nothing. Well, doesn't bother me if Webb's a ground out or fly out guy. As long as he gets the outs, it's all I care about. Also, Scott, a reason I may actually be slightly ahead is because you've changed the delayness of the stream. It's normally on a normal latency, but I was like, I need to change it to low latency. So that could be a factor. As 12 12:10 start over there on the West Coast, 3:10 start on the East Coast for you, Scott. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I changed. Now, I meant to be changing it the last couple of games in the streams I schedule, but because for some reason it's not working right now. Keeps giving me an error message. When I create the new ones, keep forgetting to do it. But I did change it today. Yeah, good start for Web so far. Hopefully he can continue that. As I think I know what I'm gonna do actually for Tuesday. Scott gonna have the day off tomorrow. I'm gonna spend probably all day making this video and editing it and then posting it. And there'll be no baseball stream tomorrow, which will be the first one in a month. So I apologize for that. But we'll be back Tuesday for Giants Braves, which that one could be ugly. So Rafi Devers then's gonna lead off for the Giants. Let's hope, Scott not I don't quite say that, but basically, yes, that is the video, yeah. I said Devers takes a, high ball there. I should put Eldridge's next Barry Bonds, and then I bet that'll get a lot of clicks. No, I'm not gonna put that. As, Colin Ray is warming up in the, bullpen for the Cubs, so he's gonna be the starter today. They're just going with a bullpen game, or I should say an opener there for Ray, as, he's a lefty, their opener, in to face Rafi Devers, as he fires to Devers, and Devers hits a drive to right field. That ball, though, is not gonna go far enough, as Conforto is, gonna make the catch for out number 1. Well, I thought by, that swing, that looked like a good swing by Devers, but, he must have been under the ball, as, they are gonna bring in Ray now to, pitch the majority of this game for the Cubs. 15 games under, honestly, Scott. Unless we, it's not even the manager, but I don't know how we're gonna have a Philly type reaction because you guys obviously fired your manager, you got Don Mattingly. Yeah, then you're lucked into playing the Giants where you swept us, and that's turned your whole season around. 'Cause, oh my god, I'm all over the place. I forgot to put out I'm live. I normally put out I'm live. Oh yeah, that pitch was yeah. Yeah, the good Devers probably would have, hit that for a home run. This Devers ain't happening. I do not know what has happened to Rafi Devers. It's annoying. As a come on, Giants, let's start scoring some runs and get out early here. Too many quick innings. We need, we've got to work up the pitch count on these starting pitches. Instead, it's like 1, 2, 3 inning. Hey, Mets, how are the Mets doing now? I bet that place is it. Well, if it's at City Field, then maybe not. But I bet. Sorry, if it's at Atlanta, then it's probably not. But if it's at City Field, which it is, I bet they are. The atmosphere there is amazing with the Knicks winning the championship, and the Mets are 8 games under, so nowhere near as bad as the Giants. Would you believe it? Who's good? Freddie Peralta actually with a nice start there for the Mets. As Schmidt then swings at that pitch, and it's 0-2. Colin Ray, a over a 5 ERA, so a guy the Giants are probably going to struggle with. As his first batter strikes out, Schmidt goes down on 3 pitches. Scott, you could be right. They may have actually just not went to bed and just came out for a big celebration at City Field the next day. Probably still drunk. So here's Willie Adames then. Willie Adames with an awful, awful game yesterday as he takes a strike on the outside corner. As that one's in the dirt and it's evened up at 1-1. Willie Adames batting 232, a 702 OPS. 11 home runs is fine, but a below average OPS and your shocking defense and your shocking base running, as that one's way outside and it's 2-1. It's just not going to cut it when you're making over 25. million a year. As a Adamas, it's a high drive to centre field. Picker Armstrong, though, will trot back onto the warning track. That ball must have got a good push there. Because Armstrong, who looked like he had it covered, just had to take a few quick steps back, but never threatening a home run there. Go to the top of the third. So the game's moving quite quickly already. It tends to happen this when Webb pitches. It's just like the one Giants pitcher where it's not 5 hours an inning. As let me get this out here, and then that is all done. Right. I don't know where everyone is today, Scott. Obviously, you don't want to watch, Giants baseball on a Sunday. So there's a lot more you could be doing than watching the Giants play. It's Hello Kitty event at the ballpark, Scott. Yeah, Hello Kitty. So if fans have all turned up to go to that, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't. I'm not. Don't need anything Hello Kitty, but yeah, Scott, that's right as well. The umpires expand their zone. Yeah. But for some reason, Zim Zim was messaging me. Who's at the game today? And he was saying there was. He lives near the area. There were people queuing at 4:30 a.m. outside of the stadium for this Hello Kitty thing. First of all, I don't know if I believe him because why the heck are people going to be queuing at 4:30 a.m. for Hello Kitty? As Logan Webb then coming back out here to pitch the top of the third inning. He'll be pitching to Ballesteros, the big dude, the big Cubs DH, and he throws a cutter for a strike, and it's 0-1. It does look like a good crowd today in San Francisco. So the promotion must have worked as it's 0-2. Ballesteros, second year player for Chicago. It looks like a nice day in San Francisco, actually. As that one's outside. Yeah, Scott, you literally just said it as I was thinking that. It looks perfect for a baseball game. Ballesteros, a 690 OPS, as he checks his swing and he doesn't even look to see if he swung. He just walks back to the dugout. And that's the first out here in the top of the third. Good change up there. That's the Logan Webb change up we're used to seeing in previous years. They have hitters been laying off that pitch recently. There's a called strike, a cutter on the outside corner. Since he came back from the IL, that changeup's been his most improved pitch. Swanson batting 176 and a below 600 OPS as he hits a pop up. A rise going back. Gilbert sprinting in. Gilbert's going to make the catch. Gilbert really got the pedals on there as he's able to make the play. That actually looked like that was going to drop. As the flyouts continue for Logan Webb. Would you look at that? Most innings pitched since 2021. Logan Webb 1, old giant Kevin Gaursman number 2. As Armstrong throws the first pitch off. We'll see what Pete Armstrong does this time. Giant killer now. Feels like there's a couple new giant killers per season. As the 0-1 pitch is fouled off, and it's 0-2. I'm going to be a lot of Cubs fans at the games. The first 2 nights. Hopefully, there's not as many today. As Webb here in the wind-up, he will fire the 0-2 pitch. Armstrong fouls that one down the first base line. It remained 0-2. Not a cloud in the sky. It's crazy. And the owners are probably happy. As long as the ballpark's being sold out, they're probably happy. As the 0-2 pitch to Armstrong is low. And it's 1-2. And there's a foul ball. Almost chased that one, did PCA. Well, he did chase it. He almost swung over the top of it, I should say. Pete Armstrong is behind 1-2 here as Webb fires, and that is a close pitch. Good take there by PCA. And it will be 2-2. 10 home runs and 15 stolen bases this season. PCA, Jose Ramirez, and O'Neal Cruz. The 2-2 pitch is a close pitch, but outside. Gonna be a full count here. So Armstrong's batted back from being behind 0-2. As that one is another chase, but he fouls it off. It's being annoying, PCA. Can't go down quietly. He keeps spoiling off good pitches here, which normally actually means he's going to get a walk. As the 3-2 pitch to Pete Armstrong is a drive. That one's going to be a fair ball down the right field line. Jung-Hoo Lee's going to get to it. PCA is going to hold at first. Jung-Hoo Lee played that one well to hold the speedy PCA just at first base. I tell you, this dude's a giant killer, man. Bryce pointed like that was foul. Bryce Eldridge. Um, it's funny. Eldridge, who's about 3 feet in front of the umpire, pointed foul. Umpire pointed fair. So 2 outs then here, and PCA will be on first base. Wouldn't be shocked to see PCA try and steal here. As Webb's pitch here to Bregman is a called strike. That one looked a bit outside to me as that fair or foul ball, that was close. Yeah, you should bet on it if there's any gamblers watching. Giants cannot hold runners at first this season, and Webb in his career has historically struggled at doing that. As PCA does go, as Suzak throws and PCA does steal the base. So Scott, you said it caught the line as well. But we were both right. Pete Armstrong there with the stolen base. And That wasn't even close, really. He was way in there. As the 1-1 pitch to Bregman is outside. And it's 2-1. Yep, that's what I was thinking as well. I tell you what, as well, Scott, as Webb's 2-1 pitch here is a strike down the middle. With ESPN not showing the strike zone, it actually makes it more watchable because then there's no whinging at what the umpire calls because you don't know if he's right or wrong. As that one it gets by Suzak, that's going to be a wild pitch. Armstrong's going to advance to third base. Another wild pitch by the Giants. How many wild pitches do we want? So PCA, just with his speed, has got to third base basically with the pressure he's put on Webb. As the pitch here by Webb is fouled off, it remained 3-2. I tell you what, he got the first two outs quickly. He's now in a proper battle here. He threw 9 pitches to Pete Crow Armstrong. You actually, yeah, Scott, it doesn't show it for me. I said, there's a line drive. That one is going to be caught by sliding Casey Schmidt to end the inning. Nice play there by Casey as we go to the bottom of the third. Still nothing, nothing. Fly ball Webb as well, still. That is weird, Scott. I do not see the strike zone. It's because I'm watching it through MLB TV though. And obviously with the ABS thing, everyone inside the stadium does not get to see the box, which is probably what broadcast I'm watching it through. But that's weird how you can and I can't. Anyway, nothing, nothing through 2.5 innings here. As that Jung Hoo Lee will be up. Let's hope the hooligan can get a base hit. Not one base hit this series so far. Really, Scott. I wish I had that because it's useful, but it's fine. You got a better broadcast than me today, Scott. Ray, then. Let's have a look at Ray's season stats. Colin Ray, 5-4, a 5.14 ERA, a 1.41 WHIP for the 35-year-old. Gave up 7 runs in Coors Field in his last outing. Against the A's, just the 2 runs though. So take it with a little bit a grain of salt there because Coors Field can make the best of them look bad. Um, I use a streaming service for the baseball games, but we do have cable TV. Sometimes some of the games they are on cable TV, but for all these games, I'm using a stream service whenever I'm live streaming. For general television, cable TV, Scott. So 1-0 to Jung Hoo Lee here, as Lee fouls that one, and it's 1-1. Lee then batted 328 with an 806 OPS, and we're batting him seventh. This team is batting Jung-Hoo Lee seventh. Does not make sense to me, as there's a strike down the middle, and it's 1-2. Lee, over his 18-game hit streak, as he hits a line drive, that one is going to fall for a base hit for Jung-Hoo Lee to lead off the inning. So Jung-Hoo Lee then leads off with a single. Let's hope the Giants can actually take the lead for one of these games as they show the hooligans in the crowd. Yeah, Scott, I do not know. I want to see him lead off. I did want to see Matt Chapman higher in the lineup, but not leading off. Just put Matt Chapman fourth right now, where Devers is. As Suzak strikes, swings in and misses there. Suzak been batting 298, 0 home runs still. Still looking for his first MLB career home run. So he takes inside and it's 1-1. Suzak, since the Bailey trade, he's not been anywhere near as good. As there's a line drive foul. Yeah, Lee Schmidt, Eldridge Devers, something like that. Yeah, really. I would just put Chapman while Chapman's hot is instead of Devers, but he's barely hot Chapman. As Suzak is a weak ground ball, Swanson will flip it over to second for 1 out, but that will be the only play they can get for the first out of the inning. As here's Drew Gilbert. Gilbert got on base, I believe, 3 times yesterday via the walk as he takes a strike on the outside corner. A giant walk in 3 times. You would not believe it. As the 0-1 pitch here to Gilbert is outside and it's 1-1. Gilbert batting 226, a 659 OPS. That is basically what this dude is. Now he's still young, but that's what he's shown in his career so far. As he hits a line drive to left field, that will be caught though by Happ for out number 2 as he throws it across the diamond and they almost get Suzak out there at first base. What a play that would have been. So, so that was close. Um, 2 outs now, and the top of the lineup will come up. Matt Chapman. See if he can get a base hit and let Arise bat with runner in scoring position. As Chapman takes a called strike. See, I reckon that was low, though Scott actually knows if that was low or not. As the 0-1 pitch to Chapman. Ray fires. There's a swing and a miss. And it's a 0-2. I actually, before I started streaming, I like to sit there and watch the game and go, oh, when there's no zone, I'd call that a strike. And now when they challenge it, and I'm like, I would have done the opposite to the umpire as Chapman fouls that one off. And they challenge it, and I'm right. I'm like, oh, get me standing behind home plate. I'm only joking, but there you go, Scott. Of course, Kyle Harrison did that, of course. As the 0-2 pitch to Matt Chapman. As they drive to left field, Hap moving over to his right will make the catch. Leadoff runner for the Giants, doesn't matter. So Kyle Harrison, who had the rough start in Vegas, bounces back straight away. So how many strikeouts did he get, Scott? I saw he weren't on many strikeouts, but does that really matter? As long as you don't give up any runs, it's all that matters, right? Yeah, I'm just looking now. 3 strikeouts for Kyle Harrison. He won't care. He's got a 2.47 ERA. Wilson, well, I'm watching it through MLB TV. So, I'm probably watching yeah, you're probably right. I'm probably watching the ABC broadcast. Thanks, Scott. Yeah. No walks as well. Because I live in the UK, I don't obviously have access to your broadcast there. So they play it for me through MLB TV. But it says well, Wilson, it says ESPN via ABC. That's how I'm watching the game. As a nothing, nothing. And Giants offense again doing absolutely nothing. Well, Scott, the Giants do know what that's like in terms of hitting wise, 0 walks. Pitching wise, they have no idea what that's like. So Michael Bush then, who got a base hit last time, is going to lead off for the Cubs. Logan Webb is turned into a flyable pitcher today. Very unlike Webb performance. As his first pitch to Michael Bush is a ball. No challenge there by Suzak. And it's 1-0. Just got, Webb's just got to keep increasing that trade value as there's a foul ball on a check swing to even it at 1-1. I tell you what though, it is good to see Webb back to his best so far since coming back from the IL. As the 1-1 pitch here to Bush is a high fly ball out of play foul, and it'd be 1-2. Bush batting 256, 8 home runs, 42 RBIs. I believe that would be the most on the Giants, 42 RBIs. As Webb's 1-2 pitch is fouled off. Webb then on 48 pitches. It's a miracle. We're in the 4th inning and a guy's on 48 pitches. You never see that when the Giants play. As the 1-2 pitch is a high pop up. Chapman going back. Schmidt running in. One of you's going to have to make a play. Schmidt does. He makes the catch for out number 1. Well, Another fly ball out. What's going on? This is un-Logan Webb-esque. I don't get it because he's getting outs, but what's going on? So Hap then will come up now as Hap swings and misses at a change-up, and it's 0-1. Hap 16 home runs, but he's only batting 224. I did not realize he has 16 home runs. I see he swings and I don't know if he missed it and Suzak dropped it or he foul tipped it, but either way, it's 0-2. Webb at 51 pitches now. This will probably be the most full this ballpark will be for the rest of the year. Hello Kitty Day. Hopefully they have the right size for everyone as well on those tops they're giving away. Although I don't know if they're actually giving away tops today, as a Hat fouls that one off. I saw they were definitely giving away a keychain. Don't know if they were giving away a jersey. Conforto on deck for Chicago. Webb at 53 pitches. As there's a called strike three. There'll be no challenge. That'll be out number two. Backdoor sinker there. Started inside, then came back over the plate and caught the inside corner. So Webb going along nicely here, as here is Michael Conforto. Conforto takes outside on a sweeper there at 82 miles an hour. And it's 1-0. I'm waiting for the inevitable Michael Conforto home run. There's a strike, and it's 1-1. You just know he's going to hit one. He's hit four in a small sample size, so the power's not disappeared. As the 1-1 pitch is a strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-2. Webb looking to get through 4 innings, as that pitch is in the dirt. You want to be at 60 pitches right now. Is on 58. As it looks like Webb's definitely calling his own game as well with the pitch com, as there's a change-up foul. So that's interesting. 2-2 then to Conforto. 60th pitch for Webb. Fouled off again. How many foul balls now? Turning into Robbie Ray now. And if you're the Cubs, that's all you want to do is just foul pitches off and get to the Giants bullpen. Which some more news today about the Giants bullpen. Keaton Wynn placed on the 15-day IL, and Tristan Beck has been recalled. As a 2-2 pitch is swung and a missed by Conforto, or foul tipped, I should say, and we go to the bottom of the fourth. Nothing so far. Yeah, Scott, yeah. Ever since the last 3 starts, he's been locked in. So clearly that injury was bothering him. I thought maybe it's an excuse, you know? That's right, yeah, nothing in the middle, yeah. You know, it's been the change up low, yeah, it's been getting fouled off, but it's been good change ups, and that set up everything else for Webb. So nothing, nothing. This game, no- not much is happening in this game to talk about so far. We'll see, though. We'll see. Sunday midday baseball. As Black Mart just subscribed, and actually, you know what? The little graphic did appear there. You know what? Thank you, Black Mart, for subscribing. If you're watching, I saw the graphic appear. I have a graphic box, and your name actually appeared. I'm gonna make that bigger and stand out more because I didn't know if that actually worked, but it did. So Blackmar, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to Jolly Good Tanks if you're listening. We are streaming Giants games every day, even if they're 30 games under. But we will be doing a NFL content come NFL season. So nothing, nothing here. As there's a strike to Luis Ariz. Ariz takes high there, and it's 1-1. Can the offense get going here? All right, just the 2 home runs, 26 RBIs. For Arias as he fouls that pitch off, he's gonna be thinking, "Can I stay in one spot in the lineup?" It's just moving around all over the place. He's lead off a couple of days, batting third. Tony can't stick to a lineup. I think what Scott said, do that lineup. Just stick to one lineup as there's a Wick Gramble back to Colin Ray. Ray will fire it over. A bit of a lay throw as Bush will step on the first base bag for out number one. Eldridge then coming up. Come on, Bryce. This is why we're watching right now, baby. Bryce Eldridge. If he hits a home run, he gets his own if he gets a base hit, he gets his own graphic as well. As Eldridge takes a low and it's 1-0. And this is what Eldridge does. He works the count in his favour. A 947 OPS. He's now third in the Giants lineup as well. As there's a swing and a miss at a changeup at 89. They're actually comparing him to Brandon Bell. I know they're both Giants first basemen, but their stance doesn't look too similar. As that one's inside, and it's 2-1. Yeah, new video dropping tomorrow. Bryce Eldridge, why he's baseball's next superstar. As the 2-1 pitch is a weak ground ball. That one's going to be fair. Ray moving to his right. It's going to throw it over, and he is going to get Bryce Eldridge just for the second out. He took his time there, Ray, and then fired it, and just had enough on it to beat Eldridge, who does not run the quickest down the first base line. As on replay, yeah, he is just out. Just 30 pitches so far for Ray, as he came in the second inning. This is Rafi Devers. Devers, can you put the Giants up? I see it's a line drive, base hit to right field. This is what the Giants always do as well. 2-out hits. Can we get a 2-out rally? So that'll bring up Willie Adamas, is it? Oh God. Oh, Casey Schmidt, sorry. I bring up Casey Schmidt. Schmidt, who's in a funk as well. Can we see Schmidt get a base hit? As he swings and misses at the first pitch. He always swings at the first pitch. It is crazy. Literally the complete opposite of Luis Ariz. As there's a line drive to right field. That one is going to be not caught by Conforto, and it gets by him into right field. Devers is going to get the hold at third base. Oh, Gary Pettis with a big call there. It's going to be a double for Casey Schmidt. We'll see if they rule it an error, as Conforto got a glove to it and let the ball go by him. I doubt they will, though. I think that should be a double for Casey Schmidt. Good opposite field approach there. A good defensive right fielder probably makes that play, as a Conforto ran a bad route there. No Suzuki, who exited yesterday's game with an injury. As here's Willie Adamas. Adamas will swing at the first pitch and hits a drive to left field. That one, though, is going to hold up for Ian Happ. Adamas goes down on one pitch. Unbelievable. Congratulations on your 30 million a year, Adamas. Well, the Giants actually had a couple of runners in scoring position there, and they are unable to do anything. And this is a classic run support for Logan Webb. Honestly, and you know what's weird? I don't know if this has any correlation. Whenever we score no runs when Webb is pitching, Webb tends to not give up many. And whenever we score lots when Webb's pitching, Webb tends to give up a lot. Hence, he's got a good ERA because we tend not to score. So I don't know how hard Adamas hit that. Let me have a look. How hard did Adamas hit that one to left field? 86 miles an hour. You know, he stands there, Adamas, and makes it look like, oh, it's the ballpark while that weren't a home run. No, it's not the ballpark. It's just you're not that good. So I think so. This game is flying by. Now the game's not actually. My live stream is 53 minutes, but we did miss the top of the first, so it's probably about an hour. This game so far. Actually, an a good game time as well here in the UK. As a Buster Olney will interview Tony Vitello. I wonder what goes through Tony Vitello's head. Is he thinking, "Oh my god, do all these people think I'm clueless? Do people think I don't belong here?" As a Webb fires to Ramirez, and that is a strike, and it's 0-1. As the 0-1 pitch here is a drive to centre field. Adamas going back. Adamas will leap and make the catch. Nice play there by Willie defensively, as that one weren't easy. Thanks, Wilson, for that update. The Reds and Diamondbacks are delayed in the top of the ninth. As a what is the score in that game? I'm going to have a look. 4-3 Diamondbacks lead. So a good game, close game there. Honestly, rain delays are the worst. As the 0-1 pitch here to Carson Kelly is a ball outside. Did you guys know Tony Vitello grew up a Giants fan? I did not. Sorry, not a Giants fan, a Cubs fan. I did not. But they're showing old photos of him going to Cubs games. There's a line drive. That one's going to one hop to Adamas, who fires it across to Eldridge for out number two. So there's the ground ball Logan Webb that we're used to. Webb at 66 pitches. So a good number here. See Wilson. That's a good game, Japan Netherlands. As there's a called strike to Ballesteros, the DH for the Cubs. 15 games under in Tony Vitello's first year, as that one's high. This will be the final time the Giants play the Cubs this season, as they play them. As that one's low. They play them twice in a week, and then you don't see them for the whole year. It's a bit weird. Ballesteros, he struck out last time up, as a Webb fires, and that one's a foul ball out of play. It's 2-2. Zim Zim is checking in from Oracle Park as a say a full count here. Zim Zim, you're going to be way ahead, by the way. Um, it looks hot. It looks like a nice day, Zim Zim. By the way, if you're still in there, make sure you shout me out to all the people around you. Say they want good giant coverage, as there is a line drive down the right field line. That's going to be a base hit for Ballesteros as he sprints and gets a double. Yeah, Zim Zim, you are definitely way ahead. Yeah, Wilson, he's at the game. He's baking in the Cali sun. He got his Hello Kitty keychain. It's good you can check it. They actually have internet at Oracle Park. Zim Zim's cooking. What's the temperature over there, Zim Zim? As Swanson fouls that one off. Webb's pitching so well so far. It's a quick game as well. Yeah, as there's a strike on the outside corner. I can imagine. No, 75, and there's not a cloud in the sky we can see. Swanson batting 176. 0-2 to him as he takes outside, and it's 1-2. Yeah, yeah, Scott. I could you. He's lucky they saved them for him. 1-2 then to Swanson. He fouls that one off. Zim Zim's like a mile ahead of us, and I'm actually not too far behind today. Yeah, it's okay. So you're one pitch ahead of us. Can you even see the phone in the sun, Zim Zim? Whenever it's sunny, it's hard to actually see the screen. As the 1-2 pitch to Swanson is outside and it's 2-2. Zim Zim, how do you know it's 2-2? Not really, okay. It looks like a good crowd there today, as our Webb's pitching well. He's been a fly ball pitcher, Zim Zim, Webb, so far. A lot of fly balls, which is rare for him. As Swanson does hit a pop up, Chapman shading his eyes. He will make the catch in foul territory. Bottom of the fifth. This game is flying along. Go to the bottom of the fifth. You're a sidekick, Zim Zim. Yeah, definitely. Look, hopefully the Giants will start scoring here. I mean, the Giants are giving you nothing so far. At least they're not getting blown out like they have been. But come on, yeah, Zim Zim. Enjoy your day out. Thanks for popping in as well. I didn't expect you to pop in today. Hopefully the Giants got give him something to cheer about. As Scott, just looking back at your earlier message, the Phillies, they have a Hello Kitty day as well? As Jung Hoo Lee will lead off for the Giants. Their actual leadoff hitter that should be leading off. I still don't know why Lee's batting seventh. Lee's 1 for 1. So they're showing replays of the one good moment from this season, the Bryce Eldridge walk-off grand slam. As did you know when you go on the MLB app, uh, they actually have little statistics that I like to read for every player, and it says Jung Hoo Lee is chasing more out the zone this year versus last year by a lot. As that one's inside and it's 1-1. You wouldn't think that. He's increased his chase rate out the zone by 7%. As the 1-1 pitch to Lee is a drive to left field. That one's going to be a base hit. As that one's kind of in no man's land. Lee takes a very wide turn, but will just stay at first base for the leadoff single. So the second time he's led off with a single. Oh, really, Scott? Why with all the Hello Kitty nights? Although I guess I like I like Pokemon, and their Giants doing a Pokemon night, so that will be packed out. But you know what? If they give away caps, that's pretty sick. As the pitch hit to Suzak is a bunt. Suzak lays it down. That is going to be a perfect bunt as Bregman will make a good play there to get Suzak out. You know what? I like the bunt there. If you can get one run, for Webb. So, Giants, they had runners at second and third last inning. They've now got a runner at second. Let's see if they can knock him in and take the lead in this game. As Gilbert takes low and it's 1-0. Gilbert, come on, let's see you come through. As Gilbert fouls that pitch off and it's 1-1. They're just showing a replay of that last out. I can't see anything wrong with it, but I guess they're saying it was his foot off the bag, but that looked out to me. So even as a Giants fan, I've got no complaints there. As Gilbert hits a high pop up to left field. That ball, as there's like a Bermuda Triangle out there, that's going to bounce fair. That's going to be a base hit as Lee's coming around. Lee is going to score. Wow. So Drew Gilbert with an RBI double on a little bloop that just fell in between absolutely nobody. And that's how the Giants take the lead. Well, well, well. Gilbert slammed the bat in annoyance there because he popped up. But that's the thing at Oracle, you gotta run out the pop-ups, as that one just stayed fair. Yeah, Scott, Giants will take it. You gotta get a bit of luck sometimes. Good base running there by Lee as well, and a good send by Gary Pettis. And now an opportunity for the top of the lineup to drive in another run as Chapman takes a strike on the outside corner. This is where you gotta add just one more run on. A home run would be nice, but just try and focus on adding one run. As that pitch is low, and it's 1-1. The Giants seem to do a lot better at day games than they do night games. Although I probably jinxed them now. As the 1-1 pitch to Chapman is a high pop up. Is that going to be playable for anybody? No. As it bounces in the camera pit, just the other side of the netting. I mean, there were like three of them all trying to get that pop up, and it just like was the perfect pop up to be a base hit. 1-2 then to Chapman. Ray fires and Ray fires outside, and it's 2-2. Giants will take anything they can get. As the pitch to Chapman is a foul ball. He was on time with that fastball down the middle there, which we did not see yesterday. Yesterday, he was not sitting fastball in any of his at bats. 2-2 then to Matt Chapman. Ray in the windup. Ray fires. Chapman hits a drive to centre field. That ball's carrying. That ball is going to be out of here. Home run, Matt Chapman. 3-0 Giants. I said all I want is a base hit. We'll take the home run though, as the Giants lead 3-0. For the first time this series, second time this series, play the song, baby. Home run, San Francisco.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Well, 3 runs in for the Giants. They use that bit of luck, and then Chapman with a blast. And amazingly, we scored 3 runs just like that for an offense that was doing absolutely nothing. We've got 3 runs as Chapman's hot hitting continues. And if you want, you can view this game as a positive. Chapman's trade value is going to increase after this game. Logan Webb's trade value is increasing as we get a mound visit. Could we see big changes come the trade deadline? As that was a fastball at 92 miles an hour. I actually said the pitch before. He was on time with the fastball before, just fouled it off, and then he threw another fastball down the middle. As the riser swing at the first pitch, there's a ground ball down the first base line. Bush will flip it to Ray for out number 2. And that'll bring up Bryce Eldridge. See if Eldridge can continue the party. That was a line drive. That was a low home run. That ball just kept carrying as Eldridge takes a close pitch. I would have challenged that first pitch to Eldridge. I don't know, Scott, if you saw that, but to me that looked low. I would have challenged that, but it's 0-1. Both teams do have 2 challenges left as there's a strike and it's 0-2. Eldridge 0 for 2 today, batting 311. He used a timeout there as he takes a high pitch and it's 1-2. We'll see if teams continue to attack Bryce Eldridge in. That was the scouting report when he first came up. I feel like we haven't seen that as much as there's one up on him. But Ray's going to that today. And so they're showing Bryce Eldridge. His batting average, on base, and slug lead all rookies. Minimum 100 plate appearances. And I think that includes Murakami. As that one's outside. And it's 2-2. Let's hope Bryce Eldridge delivers on TV as well. As a 2-2 pitch is low. Let's say full count. Eldridge is about the only good thing going for us. As Ray fires, and that is fouled off. It will remain 3-2. Eldridge, it feels like every at bat's a good at bat, and he's got another good one going here. As he's worked the count full, the pitch by Ray is outside. We're going to get no challenge. That looked like a close pitch to me, but no challenge, and Bryce Eldridge is going to get a walk. And that continues his on base streak to 20 games. There we go. 20 game on base streak for Bryce Eldridge, the 21-year-old. Also, did Arise get a base hit as well? Not yet, because Arise is on a 13-game hit streak as Devers takes low. Now we could do with a Devers bomb to make this 5-0 out of nowhere and give Logan Webb a bit of run support. As the 1-0 pitch here to Devers is high, and it's 2-0. Ray then falling behind a couple of these hitters now. As his 2-0 pitch is outside and it's 3-0. He has not got command for that fastball. We'll see if Devers swings 3-0. If I was Devers, I'd be swinging 3-0 if you get a fastball down the middle. He does swing 3-0. He pops it up, and that one is going to be out of play. It'll be 3-1. I tell you, 3-0 fastball, and Dever swings at it, and he's late on it. Like, come on, Rafi. You should be hitting that, man. This is what we're traded for you. As he fouls that 3-1 fastball off, and it's 3-2. His OPS plus to the Giants is 117, and it was 129 career with the Red Sox. It's not been what we were hoping for. I said he walks here, so a couple of 2-out walks. Wonder if Craig Cancel will come out here and make a pitching change because Ray's walked the last 2 batters. Ray, hope I'm saying that right. I've been calling him Colin Ray. Now I bring up Casey Schmidt, who doubled last time up as the diving Conforto stretched out but could not make the catch. "62 pitches then for Colin Ray. Giants will get the off day tomorrow. Schmidt with the opportunity to add on a couple more after Chapman hit the 2-run home run. Schmidt, who always swings at the first pitch, will swing at the first pitch and foul it out of play. Mitch, what's up, my friend? Yes, we're finally winning when you tune in, and it all happened this inning. How's your Sunday going? Chapman hit a 2-run home run in this inning, and Gilbert had the luckiest double bloop you're ever going to see that scored Jung Hoo Lee. As Schmidt takes a strike and it's 0-2. Logan Webb's been really good. Logan Webb today. Um, as Scott said earlier, he's not thrown anything over the middle of the plate. As the 0-2 pitch to Schmidt is high, and did that hit him? I think it did hit him. Yeah, it did. Bases loaded here then, as that pitch hit Schmidt on the shoulder. Well, that it's funny. I said the other day, the only way Schmidt gets on if he doesn't get a hit is by a hit by pitch. Mitch, where are you heading off to? I tell you what, I like road trips. I find them fun, but it can be stressful in the lead up. As the bullpen is warming for the Cubbies. Adamas then has another opportunity this game with runners in scoring position. Last inning, he had runners at second and third, 2 outs, could not come through. As he takes a slider in the dirt, and it's 1-0. You're going to Kansas and Colorado. What are you doing in Are you going to see family? You're going to see the World Cup? I don't know. Is that pitches outside and it's 2-0? Or are you just going on a holiday? 2-0 then for Willie Adames with the bases loaded. The pitch is a line drive. That one's going to one hop to Swanson, who will fire it over to second to end the inning. So Adames, man, he had his chance to add on, but he couldn't. For Mitch, we're going to play the home run song again as he just joined because Chapman hit a home run in that inning.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
So then Matt Chapman gave the Giants hopefully a comfortable lead. But with this bullpen, it's never comfortable. As it's family, Mitch. Yeah, your brothers. It's funny, 1,500 miles would get you across the whole of England, Scott. 3-0 then. Can Webb get the shutdown inning? This would be classic Giants to not get a shutdown inning. As Armstrong, Bregman, and Bush, who are all 1 for 2, will come up. How many? How long does 1,500 miles take, Mitch? 3-0 then. Giants have finally scored more than 1 run this series as well in a game. As some information about Pete Armstrong, his speed is up 2 miles an hour. Um, this season, 3 days. Wow. That is a long road trip. That maybe I wouldn't like that. I said I like long road trips. Maybe I wouldn't like that. As Armstrong hits a little bloop to left field, that one's going to fall for a base hit. Schmidt sprinting to his right. He's going to fire it over to second, and well played there by Schmidt to limit Armstrong to a single, but another base hit for PCA. Yeah, you know, when I think of a long road trip, I think of a day. 3 days is crazy. But I do like when you're in the car, the scenery. I love to look out the window, look at the scenery. As Bregman hits a ground ball, Arias moving to his right, he will fire it over. His left, sorry, will fire it over to Bryce Eldridge for out number one. The runner does advance though to second base, PCA. When I've been to Yosemite National Park, and that drive from San Francisco to Yosemite, I love I like to look at the scenery there on that drive. So it makes it go quick. Um, Same with trains. On the train, I love to look at the scenery. But if it's just the same scenery, then it does get a bit boring. 1-0 here to Michael Bush. Oh, I bet, Scott, I bet. It's the same. If you live in London City here, you know, it costs for a flat the same amount it would cost in the countryside to get 5-bedroom house. As a 1-1 to Michael Bush, that pitch is low, and it's 2-1. Webb, well, I said earlier, when we score runs, Webb seems to concede runs, and when we don't score, he seems to pitch well. So, can you break that trend and actually get out the inning here without giving up anything? As there's a strike, and it's 2-2. Mitch has done coast to coast experience. Now that takes like a week, if not longer, depending on how much you drive per day. I bet that is crazy. I bet, the scenery as a Bush strikes out, swinging there. Good change it there by Logan Webb for out number two. Going from the rocky hills to the flatness of the East Coast. Yeah, a week. I've always wanted to drive through as a Hap. It's a fly ball to right field. Lee coming in is going to make the catch to end the inning. So Webb does get that shutdown inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 3-0 Giants. I've always wanted to drive through Colorado. I love the scenery in that state with the trees and the mountains. From California to Pennsylvania took you 12 days, but you were taking your time. But that's crazy. Mitch's never been to PA is Pennsylvania, right, guys? I'm not great when it comes to state abbreviations, but that is correct, right? And Scott does live in Philly, so that gives it away for me anyway. Jung Lee is going to lead off the inning. So the Giants actually sent 9 batters to the plate in the last inning as Lee led off with was it a single? Yeah, it was a single for Jung Lee. Yeah, thanks, Scott. Yeah, I thought it was. Just wanted to clarify. Don't want to make myself look like an idiot. I mean, there's nothing else it could really be, but you know, you guys probably won't know who he is, but my favorite vlogging YouTuber, a guy called Simon Wilson, he does travel vlogs across the world, and he's from the UK. He said one of the nicest places he's been to is Pennsylvania. He said it's so misunderstood. You hear loads of things about it that's just not true, and it's actually one of the nicest places he's been to. So Mitch and I would both love to go to Pennsylvania because I've actually heard good recommendations about it. As Colin Ray's going to stay in here to face Jung Hoo Lee, as that's a called strike there. What's it like, Scott, living in um, Pennsylvania compared to California? As Lee fouls that one off, I bet it's a lot cheaper. Ray at 70 pitches. So he's ahead of Lee 0-2, but that one's high and it's 1-2. As Lee takes a close pitch there. Well, he takes a good pitch there. He almost swung, I was meant to say. Lee's 2 for 2 today. I'm surprised they let Ray stay in the game. As he has a line drive, that one's going to be foul though. Webb has actually got through 6 innings. Scott, yeah, a lot cheaper, and you like the 4 seasons as well. As Lee hits a line drive, that one is going to be caught by PCA for out number 1. That you know what? I hear that a lot by people in America that they like the 4 seasons experience. San Francisco is definitely not a 4 season experience. In the UK, it's not even a 4 season experience because you barely get summer. As here's Suzak. Suzak bunted last time as he fouls off the first pitch. I liked it. The Giants actually played small ball. Suzak batting 294 now. as the 0-1 pitch to Suzak is another foul ball, and it's 0-2 to the Giants catcher today. Right, fires. There's a wild swing and a miss, and a ball way outside by Daniel. So out number 2 there. Yeah, you live 40 miles north. Okay, Scott. Yeah, I live in the countryside as well. I love it. I much prefer it to city life. As Gilbert takes a strike on the outside corner, and it's owned one. Just is, as you said, slow pace and relaxing. Just quiet. As Gilbert takes low, and it's 1-1. Gilbert with the RBI today. Uh, luckiest RBI he'll ever have, as it's 2-1 to a 25-year-old. So he takes a strike there. The curveball that just caught the corner, and it's 2-2. Is that? Yeah, so that's cool. As that one's outside, it's 3-2. I like history. I like learning about the past. That's a 3-2 pitch. And right, because Scott, basically, as a Gilbert hits a ground ball, this should be out number 3, and is. Basically, when America first started, it was everyone was on the East Coast. So, that's where all the early history is gonna be, right? Before they migrated west. So, 3-0 after 6 innings. Giants trying to salvage a game in this series. And, look, they get a day off tomorrow, and then, they go to, Atlanta, which, that is not gonna be easy. Exactly. Yeah, the 18, yeah. You're gonna know a lot more, obviously, about the history of America than I do, but, I did learn a little bit about, the gold rush, obviously, to San Francisco and to California, and, around that time period with all the trails, the trailblazers, the Mormons, and, the really the, 1850s, really, and the start of the, American Civil War. I learned a little bit about that. Obviously, over here, the main thing we learn about is, the World War and the Cold War as well. It's where most of my history knowledge is. Scott, because I actually the American topic, because 'cause I've always liked baseball, I've always, had a soft spot for America. So when I was learning about, you know, the 1800s in, America, I paid attention to that. I found that interesting. Uh, Scott, I've no idea about that. It says a foul ball by Conforto. Yeah, I did not learn about that. As a 0-1 here is a called strike on the outside corner. Where this will be his third straight outing where he's gone over 7 innings or gone over 6 innings, I should say. We'll see if he can go through 7 for the third straight start. This is currently at 88 pitches. As there's a low change up to Conforto, and it's 1-2. As the 1-1, the 1-2 pitch, sorry, is swung and a miss by Conforto. Ha- well, Scott, it's like yeah, we're patriotic. We don't want to go over that and how the British Empire lost. That's for you Americans to learn about and celebrate. But yeah, I have no idea. Some rebels in the woods. Yeah, as the 0-1 pitch is Gramble to Arise. Arise will fire that over to Eldridge for out number 2. We'll see as well if the Giants can actually hold on here for the win. This time Logan Webb pitches. 92 pitches. If he gets another quick out, he may come out for the 8th. We'll see though. And so there's a line drive to centre field. Gilbert coming in will make the catch. Well, there was the quick out Webb needed. We will see if Webb goes one more inning. With our bullpen, I would. Because I don't trust anyone coming out of that bullpen. And so we go to the bottom of 7th and on jolly good takes. Scott, I'll see you on the other side. 7th inning stretch. Go Giants. Uh, click the wrong button then. Yeah, Scott, I agree. Webb should start the 8th. Apologies. Let me click the right button. All right, we're ready for the bottom of the 7th. It's 3-0 Giants here. Let's see if they can hang on or the bullpen, the Bull City bullpen, will blow it again. we will see. Webb has been dominant. Chapman with a two-run home run that has given Giants a 3-0 lead. It was Gilbert's double that got the scoring started with a little bloop down the third baseline that just fell in there in fair territory. And that is how we are at 3-0 on a national televised game on Sunday midday between the 37 and 34 Cubs and the 28 and 43 Giants. We'll see if the Giants can add on as well, which is it is important they add on with this bullpen. Hopefully Scott Webb starts the eighth, and then if he gets a base hit, that's when they'll take him out. Let's see if they learnt from Monday night where they took Webb out in the ninth and then they blew a two-run lead. As also on every Sunday, the seventh inning stretch is always longer as well. But we should be ready here as Chapman swings and fouls off the first pitch. And it's 0-1. Ray is going to stay in the game for the Cubs, who's at 84 pitches. Really, the one bad pitch to Chapman is all he's given up. As that one's down and outside, and it's 1-1. It really is a great day at the ballpark, as that's in the dirt, and it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch here to Matt Chapman is a high fly ball foul out of play down third base line and dropped in the crowd. When was the last time? You know what? I'm going to say it anyway. Probably jinx them, but when was the last time the Giants got a shutout? I do not know. It feels like they never do, as Chapman fouls off that one and stays alive. It's 2-2. The pitch to Chapman is in the dirt, and it's a full count. Don't know what the leash will be on Ray as well, who's at 89 pitches. If he gives up a base runner, I would imagine they would pull him, as that one is ball four to Chapman. Tell you what, the Chapman at leadoff has worked today, so he gets on base. And we are gonna get a pitching change. So just the one pitcher. Um, I'm surprised they brought Ray back out there. But Hobie Milner, sorry, is gonna come in. 3-0 Giants, and they need to add on. If they do add on, then I'm more inclined to take Logan Webb out the game. If they don't, I would keep him in. We'll see though. Scott, oh yeah, that actually wasn't too long ago. That was only 11 days ago. You're right, and that was Logan Webb as well. Thanks for finding that for me. Yeah, when apart from Logan Webb, we haven't had a shutout in ages, but that's not actually too long. But that's the thing. Logan Webb is the only guy on this team that can do anything, and you seriously got to consider trading him. Like seriously, got to consider trading him. Scott, maybe it's just 'cause, when you stream well, when me and you are in here every day, um, maybe time does go slower because there's so much I'm thinking about that it's like, "Oh, that Milwaukee series feels like a year ago." You know what's funny? The Milwaukee series feels like a year ago, but to me, the last Cubs series feels like yesterday, and they were next to each other in the same week. It's funny. As here's a rise then. A rise. They're gonna bring in, Hobie Milner, who is a lefty, as he throws, a ball, and it's 1-0. If you're the umpire right now, you've got a perfect game going, basically. No challenges, as a rise goes to bunt that one, and it's, low or outside, and it's 2-0. I'd love to know how many games this year as well has there been, no challenges? Has there even been 1 game? As, it's 2-1 here to a rise. We can walk, that'd be big. Bryce Eldridge is on deck as he bunts. There's a, good bunt as well. That's gonna advance the runner, and the Giants are gonna have an opportunity here to, knock in another one as they played, some good small ball today, the Giants. That's their 2nd executed bunt of the day, and that will bring up Bryce Eldridge, who extended his on-base streak to 20 games with his walk last time up. We'll see if he can drive in a run here, though, as he swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. You know what I like about Eldridge as well is he's good against lefties, so you can't, you know, if you're a, manager, you can't go, "Oh, I'm gonna bring in a lefty to face a rise," and then that's the advantage over Eldridge as well. Eldridge is actually good against lefties, as there's a ball, and that's what's exciting about this dude. As the 1-1 pitch is a strike, and it's 1-2. That one felt like it was in his hitting arc there, Bryce. He laid off of it though. As a 1-2 pitch, he fouls out of play. And so they're showing Bryce Eldridge's first career hit, which was a double in LA. As Eldridge hits a line drive base hit to left field as he muscled that one into left field. Chapman coming around. Chapman is going to score as Bryce Eldridge adds on to the Giants' lead with an RBI single. I'm telling you, this guy, he may actually be better against lefties than he is righties. 4-0 Giants. I'm just muscled that one into left field, opposite way. Just another impressive at bat by the 21-year-old. And again, Devers, can you blow the game open, man? Come on, blow the game open. Scott, that was a good piece of hitting. As a Jonah Cox has came into the game here for Eldridge, and he's going to pinch run, which means Devers will be playing first base, all but likely. And again, I like this move by well, actually, I don't like this move by Vitello. I take that back. As a Devers fouls that one off. It's 0-2. I would have kept Bryce in there. With this bullpen, a 4-run lead is not a safe lead, and you may need Bryce to come back up. So I disagree with that, as that's high and it's 1-2. I mean, he has got to steal to make it worth it. As there's a pickoff attempt, Cox is back safely. Don't know what you think, Scott, but I think they should have kept Eldridge in there as there was a close pickoff attempt. They went back to back pickoff attempts. Bush for a second maybe thought they got him. He is safe. We'll see if they challenge. As it looks like he just got the hand in there. Anthony, what's up? How's your Sunday going? Another game and walk and hit for Eldridge. I'm telling you, the dude is so impressive. As Devers there pops out to Bregman for out number two. Just see, he just muscled that last one into left field. The dude is just, as you said, consistent. It's unbelievable. He's good against lefties, good against righties. He's clutch. He's everything you want. As what's going on here? I've missed it. I looked away to read your message, Anthony, and there's a double play. How did Jonah Cox just get out at first? What is going on? I wasn't even watching that because it was just a simple pop out. You're probably right, Anthony, and then they keep the DH. What happened there? What was Jonah Cox doing? I'm gonna watch the replay. Well, I don't want to miss stuff. I just looked at. I thought, oh, that's a pop out. I thought, why is the inning over? There's only two outs. As a what is going? They didn't even show it. What are they doing on ESPN? What's going on? I'm sorry. What is going on on ESPN? They just missed the whole thing. As you're watching the World Cup and the Giants, yeah. Sounds like a good Sunday to me. They've not shown Jonah Cox, how Jonah Cox got out on the broadcast. How can you do that? I mean, seriously. Scott, they missed it. Yeah. What are they doing? How am I meant to commentate if you're not going to show me what happened? I assume Cox forgot how many outs there were and just kept running because it was just a simple pop up. Well, that's great, isn't it? Bring in a pinch runner who forgets how many outs there are. Yeah, Anthony, you're probably right. You know they'll show a replay after, but what is going on? As we'll see if Logan Webb stays in. Yeah, what a twat. We forgot how many outs there were. Bloody brilliant base runner. Yeah, I know who you meant, Scott. What a twat. He forgot how many. Our pinch runner has forgot how many outs there are. What a pinch runner that was. It's Ballesteros fouls that one off. I don't know what's worse. Cox not knowing how many outs there were, or ESPN not showing it. Seriously. Another Giants base running mistake as well. Even when they're winning a good game. Oh, Scott. His name's Cox, YouTube. Just calm down. Yep, Anthony, yep. As the 1-2 pitch to Ballesteros is high. Cannot believe he forgot how many outs there were. As I said, called strike three. No challenge by Ballesteros. So we're trying to go for a game where there's no challenges. I know. That's what I'm thinking, Scott. They took Eldridge out for Cox to pinch run, and then Cox forgot how many outs there were. Surely someone must be telling him though. Like, what's our first base coach doing? Was he not expecting to come in? I mean, how unprofessional are we? As it's 1-0 now to Dansby Swanson. As the 1-0 pitch is a line drive out the middle. That one hits the mound into Adames' glove, but it's going to be a single. Well, a rise is standing right behind that. It hit the mound and took a nasty kick into Adames' glove, but he had no chance to make the play there. Unlucky there for Logan Webb. Let's hope, Scott, it doesn't cost them. As Webb's now at 100 pitches. As that one's in the dirt. So I think, Anthony, what's our first base coach doing? He should whisper in his ear, all right, 1 out here. The situation is we're going to steal if there's 2 outs, something like that. I don't know. As there's a line drive straight to a rise, and that's going to be just 1 out as the base runner at first. Swanson gets back quickly enough. As you're going to do on a line drive, you're not advanced, you freeze. Yeah, I don't know if I put that on Cox or the bench coaches or the base coaches. What do you guys think? I'm actually going to put that one on the coaches. You got to tell him how many outs there are, especially if he's been on the bench. As that changeup is inside to Bregman. Bregman 1 for 3 today. I said there's a swing and a miss, a sweeper, and it's 1-1. Scott, I agree. I put it on the first base coach. But I don't think you needed to bring in the pinch runner there anyway. Vitello wants to go defense first, but as I said, as there's a little bloop shot, that one is going to fall as Schmidt was playing first base. Schmidt's going to pick it up, fire it over. That one gets away as Swanson's going to score as that gets away from Chapman. For God's sake, 4-1 there. Defensive calamity there. As Schmidt's throw across the diamond gets by Chapman and gives them a bloody run. Classic Giants defense. It couldn't be good, 4-0, it was all good. And then Cox with the base running as Vitello's coming out. Logan Webb, round of applause. You did pitch very well. Your defense let you down at the end. Yeah, Scott Webb's coming out. Terrible. He was oh, they are actually. They are giving him one more. I like it. Scott, I agree with him. The crowd loves it as well. The crowd's standing up. Anthony, I agree with your comment as well. I like that by Vitello. Come out to your pitcher and tell him, you've got this. As there's a drive to right field, that ball is going to be caught by Jung-Hoo Lee as it crashes into the foul pole. What a catch by Jung-Hoo Lee there. Well, that will end the inning. Brilliant play by Jung-Hoo Lee. 4-1 Giants. Defense picked it up for him there. Now, the decision to leave Logan Webb maybe did not maybe was not the right one because he crushed that bull bush. but he got rewarded for being ballsy as Jung Hoo Lee made a great catch there, crashing into the foul pole. So a 3-run lead now for the Giants. We'll see if we hold on to this lead. You know what? I'm happy the baseball gods rewarded though Vitello there with a hey, you took a risk, you believe in your guy, and with a bit of help from Lee, he got you through 8. Anthony, if the Bull City bullpen uh, stuffs this up, I swear to God. Last time they stuffed it up, Webb came out after 8 innings. This time he's definitely not coming out for the ninth. Um, we'll see. By the way, Anthony, did you see Keaton Wynn is gone on the 15-day IL, which means Tristan Beck is back. So this bullpen has got more moving parts than a clock. I mean, it's in, out, injury, injury. Miller missed some time. Gage has missed some time. Wynn's going to miss some time. The bullpen is just. It's been a good game so far because we haven't seen it. We'll see. I like the Giants to add on some runs as well. Let's. I don't want to see the closer. So Webb, by the way, has lowered his ERA to 3.46 after today. Good for Logan Webb. As Casey Schmidt, whose error cost team a run, will come up. Schmidt is 1 for 2 today. He was hit by a pitch. So yeah, he doesn't swing at the first pitch because it was way outside. And it's 1-0. Yeah. Let's hope, because even though Wynn's been not great as a closer, he has been one of their best bullpen arms. As Schmidt fouls that one off down the third base line. Ball dude there, scoops it up. When the ball dudes are a bit younger, they're actually good. As the 1-1 pitch to Casey Schmidt is in the dirt and it's 2-1. I'm shocked he didn't swing at that. Adames on deck. Adames is 0 for 3 and 229. But no, it's good to see Logan Webb sorry, as that pitch is in. Good to see Logan Webb carry on the trend of good starts after coming back from the injury. I mean, they're 3 exceptional starts. 7 innings, no runs, 1 hit against Milwaukee. 8 innings, 1 run against Nationals, and then 8 innings, 1 run unearned. As Schmidt pops that one up, and that is gonna fall in the infield. Casey Schmidt, what a swing there. Base hit that went 50 feet high, but only travelled 2 feet in front of him, as no one there in the Cubs infield could locate it. And that drops in no man's land. Cubs have had difficulty today with no clouds in the sky. They've had difficulty picking up the ball in the air. So Schmidt there with a brilliant base hit. He evaded the fielders perfectly. As here's Adames. Adames takes high and in. And it's 1-0. Yep, Scott. And Bregman's one of the best defensive third basemen there is. So as the 1-0 pitch to Adames is a pop-up. This one will be interesting as well. As who's got this one? They're all going for it as Michael Bush will make the catch. Geez, it is not easy out there on these routine pop outs. He's a good player, Anthony. He's a good player. It'd be 2-1. That game's really picked it up as of late. Somerville to make it 2-1 after Nakamura equalised after Virgil van Dijk scored. As here's Jung-Hoo Lee. Lee will take a ball there. It'll be interesting to see who signs him, Anthony. Obviously West Ham got relegated, so he's now in the Championship. As the 1-0 pitch here to Jung-Hoo Lee is low, and it's 2-0. The pitch to Lee, high, and it's 3-0. All right, we'll see if we can get if Lee can walk in, get a runner in scoring position here. I don't trust any lead with this bullpen. Got to get as much as possible. As the 3-0 pitch to Jung-Hoo, it's a called strike at the bottom of the zone. It's 3-1. A cutter there at 91. Anthony, I don't for some reason, you and Scott are both behind me today. It's weird. As Lee fouls that one off. I don't know if that has to do because you guys are watching it for a different thing to I am. Because I'm watching it. If you're international, you get to watch it through MLB TV because we don't have ESPN or ABC over here. As it's a full count to Jung Lee as we get a timeout and a mound visit. I also changed the latency on the stream so there's less of a delay. Um, so that lets me respond to you guys quicker and it means I'm ahead. So and they have to use ESPN or the Disney app. So that sounds like a nightmare for you guys. I'm lucky where I get to just watch it on my MLB TV. If you want, though, just feel free to pause it for a few seconds and sync it up with your game. As Lee hits a high fly ball to left field, Hap will make the catch as his throw across the diamond to first base will not be in time. That's the second time Hap's done that today. Yeah, how much is YouTube TV? £60, $80 a month? Somewhere around there, is it? I don't use YouTube TV. As here's Suzak. Suzak takes a strike down the middle. Suzak's over to today. Ah, as there's a high fly ball. Is it going to be playable? No, it's actually going to be ad play by Levi's landing, and it's 0-2. Uh, Anthony says it's 50. I'm just going to search that up directly. It says the standard YouTube TV is about $83. But I'm sure you can get different ones. So, as I said, the runner goes, and Schmidt is going to be safe as Ramirez can't hold on to the ball. So Schmidt's going to have a stolen base. I like it. Another chance, a chance to drive in a run as it's 1-2 to Suzak. I tell you what, Casey would have been out there if the ball did not fall out of his glove, but it did. As the 1-2 pitch here to Zuzak, can he get a base hit? As that one's outside, it's 2-2. See who will come into the game. Will it be Killian, who did pitch yesterday? I suppose, and I think Anthony brought it up. They want to keep Killian ready, and you got an off day tomorrow. I said, there's a line drive, a bloop even to right field. That's going to base hit. Schmidt's going to score 5-1 Giants, thanks to the bloop hit by Suzak. That's what we're talking about. If you don't strike out like Patrick Bailey, then who knows what can happen. So there is the fifth run for the Giants, and they're winning 5-1. Just bloop that one to right field there. A perfect bloop hit. As that one's outside to Gilbert. As Suzak is going to steal second base. So another stolen base. And again, the Giants, Scott, I was about to say that, they get rewarded for stealing the base. It's a miracle. As the 1-0 pitch to Gilbert is a ball, and it's 2-0. Still no challenges today as well. So that's going for the umpire. I kind of want to see a game with no challenges. As the 2-0 pitch to Gilbert is a called strike, and it's 2-1. Gilbert 1 for 3. Don't know how long Gilbert's going to be on the roster for when Ramos comes back, but it feels like there's no obvious person that's going to come and replace him. As Gilbert swings there, and it's 2-2. He'll take a lap around the umpire after he was not happy he swung at that. Can we add on again? We need to keep adding on, baby, because of this crap bullpen. 2-2 pitch is a little bloop. That one this time is going to be foul. Yep. Scott, literally, as I'm saying it, you're commenting it as well. We're like completely agreeing with everything. So 2-2 to Gilbert. Just make contact and see what happens. It's all I ask. As that one's outside and it's 3-2. Chapman, who's been the Giants' best hitter today, is on deck. It was his home run that really gave the Giants a positive feeling about today. As the 3-2 pitch to Gilbert is outside, no challenge. That'll be ball 4. And so, not what you want to do is walk the number 9 hitter to bring the top of the lineup back around if you're the Cubs. As we're going to get a mound visit now. Webb, Logan Webb is in line for the win today after he went 8 strong innings on Hello Kitty Day at the ballpark. It looks like a full stadium for a team that's 15 games under 500. So what can Matt Chapman then do? What can Matt Chapman do? Can he add on? as Chapman takes inside. This pitcher, his command is Giants bullpen-esque. Roberts. It's crazy Chapman's numbers this season as he fouls that one out of play. Literally two at the start of the month, they were awful. He's now actually got good numbers. So 1-1 here to the Giants' third baseman. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. We'll see. Again, don't strike out and see what happens. As Chapman fouls that one off and he stays alive. He's been way more on time with the fastballs today. And I don't know what he was doing yesterday. Anthony, it's so stupid. You just discount them and give away crap, and they will always come and watch. Over there in Scott's homeland, well, it's not homeland, but in Scott's land of Philadelphia, as Chapman takes high and it's a full count. If he went to a Phillies game and they were 15 games under, they would be booing constantly and they wouldn't show up. And they'd let them know it's not good enough. But Larry Bear is going to be perfectly happy if the park has the seats filled. As it's going to be bases loaded as Chapman walks for Luis Rise. And we're going to get another pitching change here as Craig Cancel comes out. So Roberts could not take one for the team and get through the inning. And we'll have to wait for the bases loaded hit after the mound visit. Yep, Scott. Anthony, yeah. Cox is in Eldridge's spot, yeah. I would have just kept Eldridge in there. But they brought in a pinch runner that didn't know how many outs there were. Scott, get the graphic up. It's Bull City. Bull City for the Cubs. Bull City for the Cubs. Jacob Webb then is going to come in. Giants actually had a decent amount of walks. Scott, did the fans actually boo Cox? Well, I don't blame them. You're 15 games under and you're forgetting how many outs there are. And that's not the first time it's happened to the Giants this season. This will be Arise's final opportunity to extend his hit streak as well. Well, good, Scott. I don't care if you're a rookie. I don't care if you're, 18 years old. You should never forget. A 10-year-old wouldn't forget how many outs there are. You should always, always, always double check with your base coaches how many outs there are. So Luis Ariza with the bases loaded and a chance to really blow this game open as he takes outside and it's 1-0. Exactly, Scott. Little league shit. Jacob Webb, 2.76 ERA. As a rise fouls a fastball off there. I want one base hit, and let's properly have a nice, comfortable top of the ninth. As a rise takes high, it's 2-1. See, if you had 2 on here, you'd just walk a rise for Cox. But you got to pitch to a rise with the bases loaded. As a 2-1 pitch is outside, it's 3-1 now. Well, surprisingly enough, Luis Ariz isn't actually the best 3-1 hitter. It's like he almost tries to overswing when it's 3-1. As he swings and misses there at the fastball. He was going for a grand slam there. That's what I mean. Ariz actually ain't a great 3-1 hitter. He always overswings, and that's not his game. As he will use a timeout. So 3-2 pitch, bases loaded, to Luis Ariz. Webb in the windup. He fires. There's a foul ball, as that was a strike. And Ariz fouled it out of play. And we'll do it again. 3-2 pitch, bases loaded, 2 outs, to Ariz. The pitch is fouled off. That was ball four. What is he swinging at that for? That was 6-1 given to you right there. I'm telling you, he wants this hit streak. Why he swung at that, I'll never know. As the 3-2 pitch to Luis Ariz is a pop up to right field. Bush will make the catch. What are we doing, Luis? Why are we swinging at two pitches? That would have been ball four. I get it, you're on a good hit streak, but put the team first, man. So we're going to the top of the ninth. The Giants lead by 4. They should get it done. But Logan Webb is out the game now. It'd be Hap, Conforto, and Ramirez. We'll see who closes the game for the Giants. I expect it to be Killian, but you never know. Yeah, Anthony, that was selfish baseball. I mean, those pitches were not close. Yeah, Caleb Killian is coming in here. We'll see if he can hold on. And we actually do have to bring in the closer in a 4-run game as well. Uh, Luckily, Anthony, it's not Tristan Beck, although at one point he probably will be closing games. Scott, I they've blown it so many different ways. They would struggle to find a new one, but if there is a new way to blow it, they will find it. Probably be a grand slam as well. We'll see if Killian, who did have a shutdown inning yesterday, we'll see if he can get a shutdown inning today. Thing with Killian as well, he can be wild. If he starts throwing balls around and walking people, the crowd's gonna get nervous. The crowd won't be happy. Yeah, gotta just throw strikes. with a 4-run lead. As they're advertising the College World Series. They should be showing Tony Vitello while they advertise that. All right, Killian, what have you got for us? Don't start messing around here. Uh, God's sake. 1-0 with a pitch not close. I swear to God, man, if you come in here and start throwing balls, 1-0 pitch is a strike. There we go. 1-1. Just keep firing it in there. Ian Happ will be looking for a walk, as there's a ball way outside. If I was Hap, I would just not swing the whole at bat. Yep, Anthony, yeah. That's why I don't think he's a good closer. As a 2-1 pitch, he does swing and he fouls it off, and it's 2-2. If I'm the Cubs, you need base runners. I ain't swinging until it's at least a 2-strike count. So 2-2 here to Ian Happ. Killian fires. That one's high, and it's 3-2. For God's sake, Killian, don't you dare walk him. I don't even think Ian Happ's going to swing at this. As a 3-2 pitch by Killian, he does swing at it and he crushes it, but foul. They remain 3-2. I thought he was going to be taken all the way there, trying to get a walk. We'll see. 3-2, as we're going to get a mound visit as the pitch clock almost ran out then. Good awareness by Suzak, because that would have been an automatic walk. Don't walk him, man. Don't be Mr. Bull City and start walking him. 3-2 pitch is a line drive foul. I'm literally, if you walk him, I'm putting this graphic right here. Right now, I'm going to hide the graphic, but if this is ball 4, there's a swing and a miss. All right, the graphic does not have to come out. Good pitch there. For out number 1. You know, he threw them right down the middle there, and he eventually got the swing and miss. As here's Michael Conforto, sorry, and Conforto will foul that one out of play. All right, the graphic may not need to come out because he's actually throwing strikes now. As the 0-1 pitch to Conforto is fouled off again. That'd be 0-2. When you're down by 4, the first out is always the biggest. If you're the Giants and you get that first out, it just settles everyone down. You know, they should change the save numbers for the Giants, by the way. They should make 4 runs a save for the Giants in this bullpen, as that one's high, and it's 1-2. 2 outs away, Killian is, from getting the Giants a win, as there's a curveball in the dirt, and Conforto checked his swing. Before we head to 3 in Atlanta, and that is going to be tough. As a 2-2 pitch to Conforto. He's in the dirt, and it's a full count. Another full count for Killian. They're bloody flirting with disaster. That's a 3-2 pitch. Is a called strike 3. We're going to get the first challenge of the game by Conforto. We'll see. I have no strike zone, so I don't know if it's a strike. It looked like a strike. It is a strike. And I tell you what, if I was this umpire, I'd be getting a bit cocky. I'd be thinking, well, you only challenge that because there's a 1 out left. And no one's challenging anything all game. I'm having a good game. So the Giants are 1 out away from salvaging the game in this series. As there's a high drive, right field, Lee coming in. Lee will run and make the catch. And the Giants win 5-1. As Logan Webb's dominant outing turns into a Giants win for once. As they salvage game from this series. Not a great homestand. They went 2-4 on the homestand. They won both the day games, lost all the night games. At least a sellout crowd got to see a win. Cox should be embarrassed though. He forgot how many outs there were, and so should Willie Adames. Anthony, Scott, Mitch. Wilson was in there earlier as well. Appreciate you guys for joining me. There'll be no stream tomorrow. I'm having a rare off day because the Giants are having an off day, and I've got to rest my voice. But I will be posting a video, so look out for that one. But until Tuesday, Giants win. Go Giants. Take care, all. See you then.
See you next time. It was a blast.